Good day, my plant foldies. This is Richie at Grow Folds, and today will be local nursery plant shopping at Plant Keeper Inc. This is one of my favorite local nurseries. This is definitely a hidden jungle. As always, if you haven't already, please make sure you are pressing the thumbs up or like button for this video. It definitely helps push this content out to more plant lovers like yourself. So let's go ahead and take a look at Dallas's hidden urban jungle, which is Plant Keeper. I'm going to show you some amazing plants, and let's go ahead and walk around today, take a look at some of these plants, and I'll give you guys some of my insights on what they have to offer. So let's go. So you guys can see right off the get-go, this is definitely a hidden urban jungle. So I'm actually gonna walk around and actually show you and walk through some of it. They have a beautiful water fixture right over here, and you can see that a lot of the plants that they have at Plant Keeper are extremely large. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at some of the plants. I am looking to find an Aglaonema today, so I can actually pot it up in one of the planters that I ended up buying on clearance at Lowe's. But you can see right over here, look at this. It's like you just stepped into a hidden urban jungle. I like shopping here because they have amazing large plants. As you know, I do big box or plant shopping videos, but my heart is always going to be for the local nurseries. Look at this gorgeous croton that we have over here. And they just have many plants that most local nurseries out in the Dallas-Fort Worth area don't really offer. My friend Garen actually runs this location, and you can actually see that they have massive amounts of plants here. So I'm just gonna walk and see what else we have. You can see from the get-go, look at this massive Aglaonema. Let's see, this is Aglaonema lumina. And I actually have this Aglaonema lumina. I ended up getting it at Callaway's Nursery. But when it comes down to finding amazing plants at Plant Keeper, you can see, look at that right over here, beautiful foliage. So, it is about noontime. I've already filmed quite a bit of other content today. I'm trying to make it as productive as possible, but the lighting here is fabulous. You can see over here, we have a beautiful ficus altissima. Beautiful ficus altissima, and you can see that it's got some new foliage that's growing. And then you can even see right here, this is what it potentially looks like whenever you have these massive plants. And have you ever seen a mature China doll plant? Look at that. It's already gotten woody. It looks like it's been chopped, and it's actually produced even more. It kind of looks like moringa trees. And then over here we have more ficus lyrata. So one thing that you will see actually out at Plant Keeper Inc. is that they have lots of large foliage indoor trees. And you can see that just the lighting in general is fabulous. I'm glad that I can actually freely film here. I have been shopping here for several years, more than 3 to 4 years from today. And you can even see right from the get-go, we have even more croton plants. So I don't know if it's because they started carrying more crotons for the holiday season, but as you can see, we have more here. So let's just keep walking around. I am hopefully going to see some of my friends come around here in just a bit, but I wanted to go ahead and just give you a walking tour. So if you want to talk about just Dieffenbachia, we often see this at like a Lowe's. It is actually popularized by Costa Farms, but have you ever seen a mature version of a Dieffenbachia crocodile. Look at that. Look at that. So you can see that the leaves right over here are actually serrated. It has some kind of texture here. And so they have this amazing looking Dieffenbachia crocodile. I've never really seen a mature version until I actually went to Plant Keeper. Beautiful foliage. You can see that the leaves right over there are stunning. And then obviously they have several Phalaenopsis orchids, all sorts of plants that you can pick from. And then obviously they have Aglaonema for days. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you this. Look at this Aglaonema super red. Gorgeous plant, and honestly I'm probably going to end up picking up an Aglaonema or two. I never really go to Plant Keeper Inc. without buying a plant, and the reason being is they just have really cost-effective plant pricing. And you can even see right over here they have a Monstera Thai Constellation. Now this one is for $50. Beautiful plant, nice variegation on it. And let me just keep showing you what they have to offer in terms of this. Look at this plant foldies. I never really feel awkward actually filming here because they've always been such a welcoming crew of people. And then, okay, so here is one Aglaonema I may end up getting today, even though I think I have this one. I think this is the Aglaonema Moonstone Miles. Look at how massive this is. I might end up getting this and actually potting it up on the actual ginkgo planter that I got on clearance. But as far as again, Plant Keeper Inc., you can see they have this Aglaonema Moonstone Miles. Really love the coloration of this. Now I wish that I actually had a microphone. Hopefully the audio is doing very well in terms of this video today. And then take a look at this Xanthosoma right here, massive Xanthosoma. Love this as well. It's in a 6-inch planter. As far as the pricing, this one is for $35, and you can see how large this Xanthosoma is. So what you'll see today as I do a walkthrough of Plant Keeper Inc. is the fact that they have mature large plants. Like this is a China doll plant. This is the same China doll plant that you will see at a big box store such as Lowe's, Home Depot, that is offered by Costa Farms. But this is definitely a tree. Look, there is a canopy. Look at that right over here. So again, Plant Keeper Inc. is in the heart of Dallas, Texas. If you are looking for really large plants or just unique looking plants for interior spaces, definitely go to plantkeeperinc.com. They do interior design as well. And then take a look at this right here. This is an Aglaonema Ruby Red. Beautiful Aglaonema. I'm glad that actually Garen likes Aglaonemas as well. The thing about Aglaonemas is you do not want to overwater these plants. They like to be more on the drier side. They are definitely underrated, but again, it is another beautiful plant that you can pick from. And it looks like they have another Aglaonema. This one is called Aglaonema Sparkling Sarah. This is for $25. Look at how beautiful this is right here. Another Aglaonema Sparkling Sarah. Sometimes it's called another name. I mean, most Aglaonemas have like different names, but it's the same variety. But I love that as well. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you this from the aerial view. Do you see this? This is an Aglaonema Cutlass. Massive plant right there. Look at this. Now, if I had the space, I would definitely do that. There was a couple of Aglaonema that I would actually buy from Plant Keeper, and that's the thing. If you want a large plant, take a look at this right here. So this is an 8-inch planter. This is an Aglaonema. This is actually a Philodendron Moonlight right here. Look at how large this one is, Philodendron Moonlight. Love the neon colors on this one. And that is another one I would say, in terms of a large plant, it's definitely a large plant. And then we have another Aglaonema for $25 right here, Aglaonema Sparkling Sarah. Look at that. Super easy plant to take care of. And then as far as all of the other plants that we're gonna be looking at here, look at this leaf right here. You can see that this is actually on a trellis. This is some type of begonia. This is a begonia teepee. You can see that it's got a large It almost looks like a cystis discolor. And then look at all the other plants that we have here. Just trying to get you guys some good footage in terms of what plants that they have. So everywhere you turn, you will find it. And look, I just found this right here. I might need to buy this plant today. This is not what I really came in for, but look at this massive Aglaonema moonstone miles. You see that? You see that plant, Foldies? Such a large plant. So as far as what we're seeing so far, again, I just feel like Plant Keeper is a hidden jungle, literally a jungle, because there are so many plants that most people don't even know they carry. Take a look at this one right over here. For any plant lovers or plant foldies that ever visit the Dallas-Fort Worth area, take a look at this Aglaonema spathonema. Aglaonema spathonema, say that 3 times. It is a tongue twister right here. And then I'm not 100% sure. I think this is $25 again. So if you are willing to make the trip out to Plant Keeper, if you're ever out in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, this is open to the public. Most people will actually think that Plant Keeper is actually not open to the public like a wholesale place. I believe they can give you wholesale pricing. Don't quote me on that, but definitely check this out. This is another Aglaonema right here. This one is an Aglaonema Etta Rose. Look at this right here. Another beautiful Aglaonema. I almost want to like buy every single 6-inch planter. Plant foldies, again, feel free to leave in the comment section what you think. Definitely share this video if you haven't already on all your other social media platforms, because I definitely want to get Plant Keeper Inc. trending. But you can see over here, they also have a Philodendron White Knight, $35. Beautiful plant here. So Plant Foldies, what do you think so far of all of the plants we're seeing at Plant Keeper Inc.? You can notice that they have another table right over here, massive plants. So I'm just gonna walk through and kind of show you some more of the plants that they have available. I mean, take a look at this right over here. Beautiful Philodendron. What is this Philodendron? Summer Glory. Philodendron Summer Glory. So if you go around any corner here, you are literally walking into a urban hidden jungle. Again, I do recommend going here. It is open to the public. Again, I've been actually shopping at this location for quite a while. So if you're looking for like large plants that fit a space, if you have like really large space, this is it right here. I mean, behind me, you can see we've got a bunch of hanging baskets, lots of low light tolerant plants like Dracaenas. You can see over here, they've got even more different types of Dracaenas. This is the Dracaena you would see at a big box store, but notice how it is a lot larger. So for me, especially for anybody that is planning on visiting the Dallas-Fort Worth area, this is a must visit nursery. I mean, you can see over here, look at this. Look at this right here. Let me know in the comment section, again, Plant Foldies, what you think about some of the plants. If you've ever been to Plant Keeper Inc., especially if you are somebody that's local and has never been to this location, I would highly recommend it. They don't have by appointment. You can literally just walk in and check this out. If you have like a space where you need interior design or somebody to install some large plants, you can check them out at plantkeeperinc.com. They do professional services. They actually have several clients that they take care of. But as you can see right here, massive amounts of plants. I'm just really glad that I was able to come around here today and just give you a walkthrough. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a detailed look at some of the plants, but of course, since now that I've gone face on YouTube, I just wanted to show you in the actual me, I guess just showing myself walking around Plant Keeper Inc. I'm hoping that I have enough space today on my phone because I have been doing a lot of shopping videos, and I did want to just be able to show you. So obviously I'm going to do a more detailed look, but this is what it feels like to be able to walk through. They love Phalaenopsis orchids right here. And I like the fact that this location has a very knowledgeable group of individuals that actually can give you some plant care tips. So if you are looking to purchase a plant, what I love about Plant Keeper Inc. is that they will vet out your space, meaning they'll ask you questions about your lighting conditions, what your day-to-day routines look like, so they don't send you with a plant that you may not necessarily be able to keep alive, or at least not be able to just send to plant heaven. They really do try to set you up for success. But I mean, as far as fresh orchids, one for 40, two for 60. But I mean, look at that. Phalaenopsis orchids right over here. And then obviously I'm going to kneel down and show you that we also have, look at this Aglaonema right here. This is an Aglaonema green bowl, and it's in a 10-inch planter. Right next to it is an Aglaonema BJ Friedman. So we'll take a look a little bit closer for that. Feel free to leave in the comment section what you think. If you have any questions about Plant Keeper Inc. I definitely find this place to be such a magical place. I know that if you are ever in the DFW area, again, you should definitely come over here. They have been getting shipments in. Typically nurseries slow down, but they don't look like they've slowed down at all. They look like they've gotten quite a bit of plants actually. And then you can even see right over here, more plants, more plants, more plants. So let's make sure we are trending Plant Keeper Inc. Definitely follow their socials. Definitely say hello to Garen and the team in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please make sure you are pressing that thumbs up or like button for this video. It definitely helps push this content out to more plant lovers like yourself. And I would just love to be able to get more exposure for Plant Keeper Inc. It is one of my favorite nurseries because of just the people behind it. I mean, you can see right over here, we have a Dracaena. And if you ever watch Benji Plants, I think of him because that is one of the Dracaenas he has. And take a look at this trailing plant right here. Have you ever seen a philodendron micans trailing this far? Isn't that amazing? Like, you can actually make it into like a scarf. I don't want to like mess it up, but that is stunning right there. What else? We have more trailing plants right here. You can see they just let these plants grow. Like, they just grow rampant. They have ideal spaces. So this is literally a living greenhouse out in the Dallas, Texas, heart of Dallas, Texas. You can see over here, we do have a huge Monstera Thai constellation. They even have one of these right over here. And then as far as like services, they do offer like, again, installation. So if you have a space and you need like a large plant or something to make it look like an urban jungle, they do deliveries. They can deliver, I believe, in the local DFW market. You can just check their website. But as far as, again, they have several plants. Now, take a look at this Dracaena, Song of India, pretty large one right here. I wish I could grow these. I've tried to grow them before, but they just require so much light. And, you know, at that point, I'm at the point where I really am looking for easy care plants, which, again, Plant Keeper Inc. has. So it's been a minute since I got here. I've been at this place. I'm glad that I made it today. I figured I would definitely share some appreciation for one of my favorite nurseries. I mean, take a look behind here. Look at this beautiful Ficus elastica ruby, massive plant. Everywhere I turn around, it makes it like a perfect, what is it, thumbnail, just because of the beauty of the plants that they have. I am really thinking I need to buy myself an Aglaonema. I really don't need to be buying any more Aglaonemas or just plants in general because I already have too many, but Plant Keeper Inc. definitely has it. And so if you are, for instance, a Hoya lover, look at this massive variegated Hoya carrii that they have here. And have you ever seen a Ficus melanie in like tree, like actual? All right, plant foldies, this is take 155,000. So I was actually here yesterday. So it's actually me coming back to Plant Keeper Inc. For some reason, I had some issues with some storage. My friend Garen knows what happened. So we're gonna go ahead and just keep walking around here. I went ahead and drove all the way down to Dallas, Texas. It's about a 40-minute drive, but hopefully I don't get stuck in traffic. We're gonna go into some detail on some of the plants that they have. Again, if you notice, it is, what is it? Christmas, about 7 days or 6 days from now, depends on when I actually debuted this. But they really didn't do poinsettias this year. Instead of poinsettias, Plant Keeper has actually started a new trend, and the new trend you will see right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this little thing down. Is bromeliads, red bromeliads right here. Do you see this? This is what you call trend setting in a good way, because not to roast anybody who actually loves poinsettias. I love poinsettias. The problem with poinsettias is once the coloration disappears, most of the time those plants end up going to plant heaven, versus something with this red color here. You see this bromeliad? This is why you need to be going to Plant Keeper Inc. They've got so many varieties of bromeliads, but if you're looking for a holiday Christmas decor, yes, let's repeat that again, holiday Christmas decor, you can go ahead and get yourself a bromeliad. They actually have some really good styling here, and as I talk more about these plants, just know that bromeliads are fairly easy in terms of just how you take care of them. Once they do flower, they tend to want to go to plant heaven, and then they start shooting pups. So we're gonna go ahead and just continue to walk around here. If you notice, they do have beautiful bromeliads. So I'm just gonna be walking around more. So I am happy in the fact that I ended up getting more like storage space. That is the problem with just having a very limited storage space, is I don't really have as much space on my phone. So hopefully I can upgrade. But as you can see right here, plant foldies. I'm gonna go ahead and talk more about some of the plants that they have at Plant Keeper Inc. If you see right over here, I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. This is a beautiful variegated Aralia. This is another one of the plants that I would love to grow in my plant collection. This one is only for $35. $35, and you have a full-blown variegated Aralia. This is another plant that does need quite a bit of bright indirect light. I would say it is a little bit more spider mite prone. Some of these Aralias just tend to be like that. But again, if you're looking for a space to brighten it up, you can go ahead and get yourself a variegated Aralia. This one is really pretty. I often see this at a big box store. Costa Farms will actually have this as a, we have a cute doggy here. That's Coco. So you can see that today's video is really just some raw footage. I did just want to say, as far as, what was I saying? Lowe's. So if you go big box or plant shopping, you will often see this Aralia right here as a Costa Farms exotic angel, but you can see this is definitely the potential of what it could be. I mean, this is stunning here. So that's the thing about Plant Keeper Inc. I have featured this beautiful nursery on multiple occasions, but again, it's one of those things where I just wanted to talk through as I pick up my stand and really talk about some of the plants here. So we're gonna go ahead and continue to just look at more of the plants that they have available. Let me go ahead and adjust this a little bit. But as you can see right here, they have many different types of plants. So you can see right here, they also have alocasia. So this alocasia right here is an Amazonica for $30. Look at how stunning this leaf is right here. Now with alocasia, the underside is really pretty as well. And so if you're looking for different types of plants, different types of aesthetics, you can definitely go to Plant Keeper Inc., formerly known as Scape Supply. So if you're like doing Google Maps or Maps, sometimes you're gonna have to type in Scape Supply. That's really where it is. But anyways, you can see we also have a beautiful Raven ZZ. So we talk about plants that are easy, has a unique coloration behind it. This is the Raven ZZ, and for me, Raven ZZs are one of those plants that still create like an impact in terms of like what that plant is supposed to look like when you put it in like a specific pot, I would definitely put this pot in a lighter pot, maybe even a pure matte white pot finish. That would actually be fabulous for it. You know, to me, it'll actually pop the color of that. So Raven ZZ is another beautiful plant. But you can see over here, we just have more plants to look at. I did want to talk more so about the Aglaonema in just a second, but like I said, this is a hidden jungle based out in Dallas, Texas. It is an overcast today, so it's not as bright, but when you go here, especially in the morning, oh my gosh, Plant Keeper is fantabulous. So a couple other plants I wanted to highlight here. This is a beautiful Ficus elastica ruby. Ficus elastica ruby. So this one right here is actually retailing for only $45. Like, I mean, this is another massive plant that I would even say, if you have the lighting conditions for it, you can definitely grow this as an indoor tree. Look at how massive this is, and you can actually see more of these rubber tree plants in Southeast Asia. I know that when I was in the Philippines, I've seen like a Ficus taniki that was basically like 25 feet tall. But if you want to see something a little bit like this size for an affordable, budget-friendly price, you can definitely go to Plant Keeper Inc. So what I would suggest again is a modern type planter for this, but there are several varieties of this. Let me go ahead and show you some more plants that they have. You can just see right here, I mean, look at this. How do you not want to just hang out at Plant Keeper Inc? You know, for me, it's like I want to do catwalks, runway walks. You might actually see me doing that, but you can just see that there are so many different varieties. We did talk about some of the larger specimens. So one thing I will also highlight about Plant Keeper Inc. is they are literally plant keepers, because you could see right behind me is a Monstera Thai constellation, and this one has been growing here for a while. Now, I know a lot of big box stores have already started carrying these large Monstera Thai constellations, but you can see this one has been growing here for quite a while, and I am loving it. Later on in this video, as I just, you know, walk through and kind of talk through some of these plants, I will give you guys details on some of the plants that they have. Another one right here I did want to feature again is the China doll plant. So oftentimes I wish I kind of had like a Costa Farms Exotic Angel example of how small it is. This is actually a legit China doll plant, and you'll notice that the leaves are a lot larger. This is a full-blown tree, and so as far as the services again for Plant Keeper Inc., they are able to interior scape your space. So again, definitely check out plantkeeperinc.com. They have services to where they serve many clients, businesses out there. And if you're looking to get massive plants like this, then you definitely need to go to Plant Keeper Inc. I mean, look at this right here, and I have Coco. There is a dog out here that is super excitable. But you can see right here, look at that Ficus elastica behind me, insane. Now, as far as this right over here, we do have more plants available. You can see this right over there is another Ficus lyrata behind me. And behind me also is a tray or a table full of amazing 6-inch planters. So let me go ahead and pick up a couple that I want to talk about today. So we can see right here, they have a philodendron White Knight. This one is for $35. And a couple of things about the philodendron White Knight. Obviously, you can see this again at a big box store, but today we're talking about some of the best local plant shops and nurseries out in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I have dubbed this place as, you already know, right? It is the hidden urban jungle of Dallas, Texas. It is some place where you must go if you love plants, if you want to see plants in their full potential. So for instance, this is a beautiful philodendron White Knight for $35. And if you look at the coloration of this, really nice colors. And what you can see is with the philodendron White Knight is the petioles and stems will actually have like a burgundy color, and it'll actually have white. Now, if you're looking for a philodendron white wizard, the white wizard has the same elbow variegation, but the stems and petioles are green. Now, if you want to know if there is a philodendron white princess, it looks very similar to a philodendron white knight. The only difference is it has pink as well with the white, the white coloration on the petioles and stems. So really nice for $35. I would even say if you're looking for like Christmas gifts or something of that nature where you want to go ahead and gift somebody, this actually is a really easy to care for plant. It is available again at Plant Keeper. So if you're making a trip, if you're visiting people over the holidays, definitely check out Plant Keeper. Another plant that I did want to show you is this beautiful philodendron. It's a philodendron painted lady in a 6-inch planter. Again, this is only for $35. And when you look at it as compared to some of the plants that you would see, say, at a big box store, and no, I am not, putting any shade on big boxers, because as y'all know, I actually do a lot of big box or plant shopping, but I get super excited whenever I am talking about local nurseries. Notice this. So you can actually get this philodendron painted lady. It is actually fairly large. It's ready to climb up a pole. It needs something to climb on. Look at the coloration on this. Now again, as far as the coloration of painted lady, you do need to provide it with quite a bit of bright indirect light in order for it to maintain the coloration. Otherwise, it'll end up getting a little bit more on the greener tones. You'll notice that the leaves that are not getting as much light end up actually not getting the beautiful yellowish neon color, and that's really conducive to a lot of the neon colored plants. So we have this one available, and then another plant which is actually endemic to, you guessed it, my home country, the Philippines, and that is an Epipremnum pinnatum albo. Notice the size of this Epipremnum pinnatum albo. It is massive. It is in a 6-inch planter again. This one is retailing for $50, but what's really cool about the Epipremnum pinnatum albo is you can chop it up and take cuttings. It roots very easily. Anything Epipremnum pinnatum is a fast grower, even this albo version. Now, in order for it to really maintain that coloration, you guessed it, or you already know, this variegation is really conducive to the amount of light it receives. So if it doesn't receive a lot of light, it's gonna have more of a greener tone. So you can actually try to sun stress it a little bit. You do need to get a pole for this because it's wanting to climb up. You'll see that there's some of these roots right here. I love it. It starts to fenestrate. So we have the Epipremnum pinnatum albo here. And then if you're thinking about like an easy to care for plant, let me go ahead and shift this a little bit. And you can see right here we have some Sansevieria. So Sansevieria, also known as snake plants, although some people say it's been reclassified as a Dracaena, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a Sansevieria. This one is a Sansevieria moonshine. This one is in a 6-inch planter, again for $25 at Plant Keeper Inc. So if you're looking for like desktop plants or things of that nature, you can invest in a snake plant. If you were to ask me another holiday Christmas type plant, a plant that you can give to somebody that may not necessarily be so keen in like keeping up with the watering and things of that nature, this is a really good plant to do. And if you notice, is look at how massive the size of the plant. And that's why, like, whenever I think about like certain nurseries or even big box stores, they really can't always compete with Plant Keeper because these plants are growing in a legit greenhouse, and so they get the maximum care and growth. So you're actually getting a lot more for your money because they pretty much have grown the plant. So the Sansevieria moonshine, though, I would also note that in order for it to maintain that minty like green coloration, you're going to need to make sure it gets a little bit more light than the average Sansevieria. Most people will actually dub Sansevieria as a plant that can tolerate low light conditions, but did you know you can actually grow Sansevieria almost in full sun, and it's really going to give it some coloration, better variegation, and all of that. So we have that, and then we have more Sansevieria right over here. If you are a philodendron lover, this one right here is another philodendron lover. I am not 100% sure what this plant ID is, but what I do know is look at the coloration. It might be a Prince of Orange or a Macaulay's Finale. Plant foldies, let me know in the comment section what you think. But this one right over here is in a 6-inch planter, another plant that you can actually gift to somebody. So there's just several random tables, and that's the thing about going to Plant Keeper is you are literally exploring a jungle. And you know, I actually tried to film most of this video yesterday, and the problem is it is a little bit challenging to get here from where I am based at, which is North Dallas. And so there is a time frame where I have to try to get this footage before I get stuck on the Dallas North Tollway traffic. But you can see right here there's a little bit more lighting, so we're going to talk about some more of these Dracaenas. So if you notice right over here, plant foldies, look at this Dracaena that is standing right here. So I'm about 5'8" in height, and you can see that this is already like a 4.5 foot plant right here. So if you're looking again for low light tolerant plants that are super easy, then you need to go ahead and check out these Dracaenas that are available at Plant Keeper Inc. You know, a lot of their plants are definitely a lot larger in size. I think it's more conducive to what their business model is, and they really serve a lot of like business clients. There's also private homeowners that really just like these massive plants. Would you say that they're super rare? Probably not, but just because a plant isn't super rare does not make it any less valuable, especially when you have these sizes. So that's the reason why, again, if you pin around here, so many other plants. So yeah, so let's just keep walking, and you can just see everywhere I go, there is a plant that is definitely needed. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause here. Again, there is another table that's available, and look at this. We the dog Coco doesn't want to be on film, but Coco keeps coming around here. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the Aglaonema. So I'm gonna go ahead and just basically tell you, if you want to hashtag popularize Aglaonema, if you are visiting the Dallas-Fort Worth area, then you need to go to Plant Keeper. And the reason being is we're going to talk about some different varieties of Aglaonema today. So if you see right over here, this is in an 8-inch planter, Aglaonema Silver Bay, and it has like multiple plants here. I love the Aglaonema Silver Bay, and you'll notice again the size of the plant. It looks like two plants, but it's literally done like an offshoot. And have you noticed that when Aglaonema actually mature, they actually get more like woody things? But look at this Aglaonema Silver Bay in an 8-inch planter. I'm actually thinking of doing an Aglaonema plant haul. Let me know in the comment section if I need to go ahead and give all my money to Plant Keeper, because if you're gonna ask me again, what are my favorite nurseries to go to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, it'd definitely be Plant Keeper. So we have the Aglaonema Silver Bay, and then what else do we have here? So we have another Aglaonema. This one right over here is also called the Aglaonema Sparkling Sarah. So this one is in a 6-inch planter. You can see that it's got gorgeous leaves. It's got different names, but what's really nice about the Aglaonema Sparkling Sarah is this one's only for $25. Really good size as well. Look at the coloration of the leaves. And in terms of just what it looks like as far as the stems, beautiful pink stems. I already know I have an Aglaonema Sparkling Sarah, but you can see right over here, this is a really nice size plant. I mean, in comparison, right? Like, look at this, and then look at this. Amazing. We need this, right? We need this. Say it with me, hashtag popularize Aglaonema. So we have this right here. You know, I got a model, yes. And then we also have this one right here. So this one has been growing here for a while. This one is called Aglaonema Emerald Beauty. So look at the Aglaonema Emerald Beauty right over here. I like it because, again, it's got a unique shape. So some people will say it's leggy, but I honestly like the linearness of this one right here. It is one that is definitely very easy to take care of. This one, again, is in a 6-inch planter. So the greener varieties of Aglaonema are much easier to take care of. You know, as far as easy care plant, this one is another one I would recommend if you are looking to gift somebody a holiday Christmas gift. Again, it is the Aglaonema Emerald Beauty. Very easy plant. There's several plants of these, and what some people will actually do is chop this back, propagated in water, and then you can actually encourage more like growth that way. But this is really special to me. I like it. I might end up getting it. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think I should buy this plant right here. And then let's go ahead and look at another Aglaonema, and this is the Aglaonema spathonema. Aglaonema spathonema. Now, Aglaonema spathonema, this one is for $25. Now, I know that if you go to a Lowe's, you will see this as a trending tropicals plant by Costa Farms. Typically, it's for $19.98. So we're gonna compare and contrast the pricing. If you know, a big box store is where you can only find this plant, then I would say go ahead and buy it. But if you make it to Dallas, Texas again, and you make it to Plant Keeper Inc., you can see that even though it is a little bit more pricey, $25, but look at the size of the plant, look at the health of the plant, the leaves, you're getting more for your money because again, Plant Keeper keeps plants, they grow plants, it is fantabulous. And you know, Aglaonema spathonema, I think, is another subspecies of Aglaonema. You'll notice that the leaves actually look more like Philodendron hederaceum, like a narrow form. I definitely need this. So again, Plant Foldies, if you want to help me fund myself to get these plants today, definitely leave a super sticker, a super thanks. That's a monetary tip that you can give to any content creators on YouTube. I would really appreciate it because honestly, I would use these super stickers to go fund and buy plants at Plant Keeper Inc. because again, it is all about supporting local and small businesses. I do believe that Plant Keeper doesn't always get the accolades that they deserve because I don't know, it's a hidden jungle. So Aglaonema spathonema is where it's at. And then we also have some more plants right over here. So for my Hoya heads, right? My Hoya heads right over here, we have many different types of Aglaonema, or I keep saying Aglaonema, it's actually Hoya. This one is an assorted Hoya for $20. I'm not 100% sure, but look at that. It's got some little splashiness going on here. Love that as well. And then if you're just looking for the regular Hoya compacta green variety, this one is also for $20. I love this as well. So if you see right here is a Hoya compacta, and then we have some other Hoyas here. Like I like this one. I think it's a Hoya carnosa, or yeah, something of that nature. $20 for a 4.5 inch planter. So if you are a Hoya head, definitely consider buying some plants here. You know, as far as what people ask, does Plant Keeper Inc. actually ship? Unfortunately, they do not ship, but if you are like, again, making a road trip or you're going to Dallas, I would definitely recommend, you know, just stopping by here again. And then I'm gonna just go ahead and put this over here just for size reference. So if you're looking for like Sansevieria or larger snake plants, take a look at this right here. Right? It's pretty large and oh, it's a little heavy. I'm not gonna go carry it, but otherwise you can find those large foliage plants. So what else can we look at? We're gonna be looking at some more. I'm gonna try to like, you know, do an ambush interview real quick with Garen if he's around. Let me find Garen, or if I don't know if he's busy, but we'll try to ambush interview him in just a bit. What else do we have here? So here is another table. I swear this is literally Dallas's hidden jungle. I promise y'all, if you do not make it to Plant Keeper, then you really haven't seen some of the best that Dallas has to offer. So we're gonna go ahead and plant ourselves here and look at some more plants. You already know I'm gonna have to talk about Aglaonema. So here is another Aglaonema that we have available. Look at the red foliage on this one right here. It is not marked, but if you notice, this one has more narrow shaped leaves. I believe this one is also for $25. So I am probably going to get this. And when you talk about like Christmas or holiday type plants, this is another one that, I mean, why would we not start a trend? I love the fact that they actually utilize bromeliads as like a holiday plant. Like, why would you not do that, right? Proven Winners Leaf Joy utilize like caladiums. I know that Costa Farms utilize like Aglaonema red cyan, but the red bromeliads. And then how about this? wouldn't you think this would be a perfect Christmas plant? And the thing about it is it's going to last past Christmas. So really love that. Let me go ahead and pull up some more, but you can see tons and tons of plants. Look at this Ficus elastica ruby, and you can see that it has gotten some ample amount of light. Love this as well, in the fact that it is also, I think, the same price. Like, I don't think I need to be buying more plants, and that's really the plight of going to Plant Keeper. Is it is definitely one of these hidden jungles. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about some of the other trending plants here. So when you talk about easy care plants, we also have anthurium hybrids. So they've started to carry some anthuriums, and they have large size anthuriums. You can see right over here, this one is an anthurium crystallinum dark lord form or something. Look at that. Beautiful anthuriums. I know the anthuriums are the rage, and they actually carry it. This one is for $100, but you can see that it's bigger than my face, or at least can cover my face. Like when I used to be like faceless on YouTube, that was a thing. So I love this as well. Anthuriums are legit here, but what else do we have? We have some more anthuriums. Let me see, which is this one. This one is a Anthurium velonarum in a 5-inch planter, $150. But look at how beautiful the leaves are again on this. So I really, I mean, can you tell I'm like smiling? It's so amazing. Love this one as well. And then we also have, this one is an Anthurium Doriaki silver. So if you're gonna ask me what my favorite anthurium varieties are, it would be the Doriaki. And if you can see right here, it's actually got like a cupped like shape about it. And I don't know, Plant Keeper has it together in terms of that. This is again for $100. And look at the leaf of this Anthurium Doriaki silver. Really love this as well. And in terms of other plants that they have, so obviously they also have alocaceas. This is another alocasia right here. This is called Alocasia Golden Bone. This one's in a 6-inch planter. And again, look, bam, bam. And look at Coco's in the background. We've got a dog right over here. But look at this beautiful alocasia and the undersides. Look at the undersides of this right here, right? Beautiful alocasia. And I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't have a lot of storage the other day when I was here, literally yesterday, because I was able to take my actual tripod and actually just be able to do it. And I feel like that's going to give me a little bit more raw, like unfiltered content for y'all. But again, if you look over here, we talk about anthurium. So one anthurium I would want to also get from them is, look at this anthurium here. This isn't an 8-inch planter, but look at this. Massive anthurium as well. So I know we were talking about the more hyped up or more popular varieties, but if you see here, this is the trending anthurium hybrids. This is the anthurium that is often forgotten, or people forget that it is actually an anthurium. But look at how beautiful the bloom is. This is actually the bloom right here, and then this is actually the bloom that's about to be spent. This is actually not the flower, that's actually the leaf, I believe, or something of that nature. But if you're looking for something that's just grown massively, this is it. So we have some anthuriums, many different types of plants right over here. Let me see if I can pull this one right here. This is another type of anthurium. This is Anthurium White Dragon. You can see it's got more narrow leaves, really pretty, love it. And yeah, so if I'm gonna tip this over here, you can just see, look at that. So many other plants right over here. So I'm gonna walk around and then see what else we can showcase. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave in the comment section below. Again, they have lots of other plants. So if you are to look at it right over here again, notice how they have a lot of these like trailing plants in the background. So this right here is like a scarf of syngoniums. What do y'all think, right? This is actually how syngoniums look. Right here, when it's not climbing, they just get smaller leaves. So really, syngoniums can trail, but they really want to climb. You talk about a Japanese pothos. So this is actually a Shangri-La, right? So this one is literally like this. Look at that. That's a good pose, isn't it, right? Let me know in the comment section below, but you can see this is a pothos Shangri-La. This is originally a Taruno pothos, but look at this. Like, you can literally make this a scarf. You can kind of pose. There you go. But anyways, this is what I was talking about in terms of just how they really grow plants. So press the like button if you haven't already, if you really are enjoying this like content in terms of me just talking through some of the plants. And then we also talk about Champs Ulysses. So I have been actually eyeing this for about a year. When have you seen a Champs Ulysses trailing this way? Like, I know you can find this at like a big box store. This is a trending tropical plant that Costa Farms has released. But in terms of like this, look, right? What do you think? So this one and this one, you can actually model this. There you go. But see, you have Japanese pothos at Plant Keeper Inc. Love this as well. And then I want to also show you some more of their trailing plants. So this one is a Philodendron Hederaceum Rio. Look at this. It's trailing. How do you not want to buy trailing plants here? So as far as, again, the plants that they have available, so many plants. And then when you talk about the China doll plant, so this one is actually a fairly large one. But look, so this is what you would see right at a big box store. Look at this, it's in the 6-inch planter, but look at how massive it is. I would love to be able to grow a China doll plant, but the problem is this one requires quite a bit of light. I like it, I love it actually, but it's just really challenging to grow. But remember, I showed you earlier where they have like the master tree. Actually, let me walk you over how this, so we have this one right here, right? Even though the lighting isn't perfect, I feel like it's actually making my skin glow. I'm not sure, but do you see this? So this behind me is what a China doll plant looks. You see that? Super tall. And then we also have this right here. So again, I don't know, I could just spend all day talking about plants at Plant Keeper, and I'm just really thankful that the staff has always been just really welcoming of me being here, just being able to talk about these plants. But you can see that is the China doll plant. Let's go ahead and look at some more of their plants. So the other day, yesterday when I went here, I ended up buying an Aglaonema Moonstone Miles. It was in a 10-inch planter, but this one's in a 6-inch planter. Look at this Aglaonema. Again, comment if you like the Moonstone Miles. This one again is only for $25. So again, for any local plant foldies that live out in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, come around here and visit Plant Keeper. Definitely support the business. I would love for y'all to just really enjoy the moment and actually have that moment to breathe in all of this fresh air. But this is an Aglaonema Moonstone Miles. It's a beautiful plant. If you look at the leaves, look at that. Coloration is gorgeous. And right next to it, and I swear, I don't know if I really need to be buying plants. Should I be buying plants? Let me know in the comment section below. If you really want to support me, go ahead and press that super sticker button, that $sign. Send me a super sticker. I promise y'all I will do a Plant Keeper haul and show you what plants I ended up buying. But let me show you another Aglaonema right over here. I love this Aglaonema Etta Rose. This one is also for $25. $25 right here. Beautiful plant, and you can see that it's got some precious, it looks like it has like one bud that was bloom that was actually spent, but it's a beautiful plant here. I love Aglaonema Etta Rose. And actually, let me get this other Aglaonema that I'm seeing. Hold on one sec, I'm gonna get out of the frame. This one is an Aglaonema Ruby Ray. What do you think about the Aglaonema Ruby Ray? Aglaonema Eto Rose versus Aglaonema Ruby Ray. I think both are lovely. Leave in the comments section if you think I should actually get the Aglaonema Ruby Ray and Aglaonema Eto Rose right over here. That's why, again, you need to go to Plant Keeper. So lots of other plants here. We also have more Aglaonema spathanema for those that are into Hoyas. Look at this Hoya caryi variegated form. Amazing, right? Gotta love this. Really nice looking plant. And then we also have an Aglaonema. This is a Philodendron Pink Princess Galaxy. Really good variegation. There's about 3 plants in here. I would recommend it. And then if you look at some more of these plants, we're gonna go ahead and kind of mosey ourselves over here. So not only do they have different types of aroids, they also have like succulents and cactus right over here. So many different varieties, but I'm gonna show you this aloe vera. So this aloe vera, I'm not sure the plant ID is for this aloe vera, but again, look at this. Super, super cute aloe vera. And then they also have some haworthias right over here. Take a look at this haworthia. So if you are not necessarily into like aroids, you can get yourself some succulents and cactus. They actually have some really tall succulents and cactus. They have bonsai as well. Let me show you some more stuff that they have over here. Look at this euphorbia. I don't know if I can get the frame, but look at this. Isn't this? We're just gonna bring it a little bit closer. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this down just a little bit. We're not trying to edit this video as much today, but look at this. What do you think, right? So Plant Keeper Inc. What else do we have here? I'm trying to see. It's like behind me, you can see we've got a bunch of trailing plants here. Really nice looking ones. And when you talk about totems too, have you ever seen a Hoya caryi totem? You probably haven't unless you've gone to Plant Keeper Inc. Look at this one right over here. It is stunning as well. Really nice looking totem. So they also have these available at Plant Keeper Inc. So we're gonna go ahead and continue to walk. Oh, by the way, look at this. We got an Aglaonema Golden Papaya, $25 as well. So we got that. And I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of show you what other plants that they have available. And then I'm just gonna pan over and give you like some details of the plants. Hopefully you've been enjoying my commentary. But if you see right over here, they've got a full-blown fountain water fixture here. They actually have some fish here, and I'm just gonna sit down and kind of give you some insights about Plant Keeper Inc. again. So we'll just adjust the camera. But again, in terms of Plant Keeper Inc., you can find all of these gorgeous plants. I love the lighting. Again, very amazing that they are actually utilizing bromeliads as a Christmas or a holiday plant. I think that that is stunning, and I think that that is definitely very clever. So yeah. Now, as far as this right here, have you ever seen a Ficus triangularis this size? This is only for $35. I really love the look of this one as well. So feel free to leave more comments in the comment section. But yeah, and then you can see right over here we have another croton. Beautiful, isn't it? So we'll walk through here and talk through some of these other plants right over here. So if you see, we have more crotons. This is a really nice looking one. They have more crotons right over here. Now, as far as the other plants that they have, they do get a lot of shipments in at Plant Keeper. I always want to try to say State Supply because that's really when I first started going here. But if you'll notice, they add just more and more plants. Look at this. This one is a Ficus altissima, beautiful plant, and if you look down here, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this to lower a little bit more. All right, let's get this framed here. This is an Aglaonema illuma. Look at that. Large plant. This one is only for $50. $50 for a 10-inch planter. I think you need to buy this. Again, use the hashtag popularize Aglaonema, and you can tell that my friends at Plant Keeper definitely want to be part of, you know, popularizing Aglaonema. So we're gonna go ahead and just continue to walk around plant foldies. I hope you guys are enjoying today's walkthrough video. I'm just having a lot of fun. I have to go back to work tomorrow, and it's been quite stressful, but going to Plant Keeper, you can just see so many plants all over here. So what else? Plant foldies, let me know what y'all think. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and just film some more plants. But yeah, this is like a part 2, day 2 type situation, because I didn't have enough storage, but I think it worked out well because now I can actually take more videos. So again, here is another Aglaonema. Sparkling Sarah, lovely, for $25. We also have a Pearls and Jade Pothos right over here. And yeah, this one's $25 for a Pearls and Jade in a 6-inch planter. We have this right here. So I wanted to show you this again, this Philodendron Moonlight in an 8-inch planter. Look at that. Stunning, isn't it? I think it's stunning. Let me know in the comment section what you think. But again, this is another plant that does require quite a bit of light in order for it to maintain its coloration. And then we have another beautiful Ruby Ray Aglaonema. So I think what I'm gonna do now is actually go and change the camera footage to where I'm just walking through and showing you some of the plants. Feel free again to leave in the comment section what you think, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and round out this video after. I hope you have enjoyed so far all of the plants, and take a look at this. Philodendron Brantianum on a totem pole. Look at how stunning these plants are. So let's go ahead and just look at some of the plants by doing a walkthrough.
As you can see, plant foldies, there's just a lot of plants that you can look at. I know that I've kind of talked through today's video with just a lot of details about specific plants, but I just wanted to walk around and pan over what this looks like if you were to walk around yourself. I made several videos in the past about Plant Keeper Inc., so I hope you can check out the actual playlist that I have on my YouTube channel. It is a cloudy day, but there's still quite a bit of natural light in this actual nursery. I would even say that this is truly one of Dallas's hidden urban jungles, and I highly encourage people to come around. I mean, take a look at this Aglaonema Golden Madonna. And even when I went to Plant Keeper, I was actually able to take a little bit of time for myself to make some short format content. I did create a new, I guess, challenge that I put on my Instagram page at GrowFolds which is called the hashtag Plant Mic Challenge, where you can take a plant and actually utilize it as a microphone, sing along or lip sync to your favorite song and use that hashtag. And I just showed you the mealybug spray that Plant Keeper has. They gave me a sample and I will be utilizing it on my plants. I expect to be getting some more Aglaonema from overseas this coming week. So that would be a product I would use for my plants to add that extra layer of protection. But let's go ahead again, plant foldies, and continue to walk through this nursery one last time. Again, feel free to leave in the comments section what you think of the plants. Please leave some positive, encouraging comments for Plant Keeper Inc. I hope that their staff does enjoy this feature, because I will be making more frequent trips to Plant Keeper Inc. If anything, I just enjoy all of the large plants, all of the beautiful, healthy plants. It is definitely a place where you can practice mindfulness and really just let yourself free, let yourself enjoy all of the beautiful foliage. Plant Keeper Inc. is truly a hidden urban jungle in Dallas, Texas, and I hope today's video has really given it some more recognition, and hopefully you will come out here and check this beautiful nursery out. As you can see right here, all of the plants range in many different sizes, from smaller sizes to absolutely massive ones. I mean, take a look at this beautiful philodendron pink princess, mostly dark foliage, although I would even say that these are examples of how the plants would grow if they were given the best ample growing conditions, which of course, as you can see throughout the video that Plant Keeper Inc. provides, it is super massive. And I just remember first walking into this plant nursery many years ago, and I remember just pulling my phone out and starting to film these plants, and this was way before I even started creating YouTube videos. So I'm still just walking around here just giving you a final recap, and then I will be talking to Garen, the manager of Plant Keeper Inc., his thoughts about the nursery. So please make sure you are staying tuned to the very end. Today's video is an extra long one just because I wanted to make sure that I got some extra long content. I haven't been able to make nearly as many consistent videos throughout the holiday season, so I'm hoping you are enjoying this walkthrough, as well as the music, which is provided by my friend Jordan. The current track that is playing is called Nutrients. Aside from the Aglaonema Moonstone Miles I bought in a 10-inch planter, the next time I need like a Ficus elastica or some type of large plant, I'm definitely going to purchase my plant from Plant Keeper Inc. I think that my first plant purchase for 2026 is most likely going to happen from Plant Keeper Inc. because again, I mean, look at these massive plants, and a couple of updates for my personal plant collection. Things are getting even more organized in my interior space, so I will be getting that houseplant tour very soon. So anyways, plant foldies, look at all of these plants again. I know that I've spent quite a bit of time in today's video just featuring a lot of these beautiful plants. I mean, look at this Dracaena white aspen, absolutely stunning plant. And again, plant foldies, if you made it this far into the video, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my content. I do work extra hard to try to get you some quality content, and if anything, to provide a space where we can all celebrate amazing plants and just to talk about plants in general. I really hope that everybody is enjoying their holiday season. Can you believe that Christmas Eve is just a couple of days away? It has been a long and hectic holiday season for me, but you guys make it so much easier in the fact that I can always turn to the Plant Foldies community. So I'm about to wrap up this little walkthrough here, and then we are going to talk to Garen, and then it'll be a wrap for today's video. This is the Aglaonema moonstone miles that I ended up buying. The first day I went here, and you can see that those are just some massive ones. I've never seen this particular Aglaonema at any store in the United States at that size. So love it, and you can just see the potential of what Aglaonema look like whenever they get to those mature sizes, and obviously just the tables that they have. So several different types of plants, and I love the combination of different types of philodendron. Huge fan of this philodendron moonlight, for instance. I mean, look at that coloration, and they also just have these massive Aglaonema moonstone miles. So again, if you are a local plant foldie that's never been to Plant Keeper Inc. in Dallas, Texas, please check it out. It's a beautiful nursery. The staff is really kind, and they are very knowledgeable, and they always have amazing plants. And if again you need just a huge boost of serotonin, and you just need to be around all of these beautiful plants and just enjoy a peaceful experience, this is the hidden jungle that you need to go to. I mean, look at that, another beautiful Aglaonema. I am just going to continue to walk around here again, just so you can see all of the beautiful plants, whether it is large foliage plants, super large foliage plants, or even the 6-inch planters that they provide. I mean, look at this right here. That anthurium is what I was talking about. So they have different types of anthuriums. A lot of the plants too that they have at Plant Keeper Inc. Just know that they can provide plant installations in terms of, say, if you have a corporate business, an office, or a personal space, they can deliver these massive plants. And they also provide services to maintain your plant collection. So say you have a lot of plants and you need a watering service, they do provide that as well. So definitely check out their website, as I've stated earlier in this video, and definitely consider utilizing Plant Keeper Inc. I did feel like it was super important to create an updated video of their current plants that they have. Again, these are plants that are filmed during the Christmas holiday season of 2025. Who knows what they will have next month? All I do know is these massive Aglaonema are still around. You can see that was the green bowl, and then we also have the Aglaonema BJ Friedman. So in terms of, again, the tables that they have, you can get lost in this particular nursery just because of all of the plants that they have. To me, the camera lens doesn't necessarily provide justice in terms of how massive and how beautiful this nursery is truly is. All right, plant foldies, that was the detailed, and when I say detailed walkthrough, it has been a long playing video, but now we are going to talk to Garen and then wrap up this video.
All right, plant foldies, so you can see that we went ahead and did a walkthrough, but of course we need to know the man himself who runs this joint. It's Garrett. Introduce yourself again, because I know he was on the podcast, but
it's been a while. Yeah. It's me, Garen. The only one you know.
Follow him on Bishop's.
I'm the Bishop Arts Garden. You can also follow us at Plant Keeper Inc. You could even just come in to the greenhouse. Crazy idea.
And get to know him. So, like, Garen, I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions before we, ring this up. As far as, I guess, a lot of people want to ask about the services that Plant Keeper Inc. has. What are your clients? What do you guys do? What do you want to tell the viewers?
So, the thing about Plant Keeper is what I tell customers all the time, clients, guests, what have you, whoever, people at the bar that I run into.
What?
Think outside the box about when you're getting help with your tropical, subtropical plants. So we specifically cater to a tropical, subtropical collector level.
Okay.
So that includes top-down service. We make our own pest control, our own leaf shine. We sell hard good products like decorative moss, live moss, all male black ostrich feather dusters. I can spend 30 minutes talking about feather dusters.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
See, you get it all at Plant Keeper. It's the burning question, and I've already kind of answered it earlier. But do you guys ship? That's not a thing, right?
We can.
You heard it from him. We can.
Season dependent.
Okay.
And plant dependent. I have shipped 6 to 8 foot trees.
Okay. How would they do that? Would they have to go through the website? Would they have to send you a direct message?
That would be an email, phone call, come into the greenhouse. We'd have to talk about it.
Okay, so I will leave that note because I know for a fact, Garen, a lot of the plant foldies, they love the Aglaonema, and we did show a bunch of the 6 inchers.
Yes.
That wouldn't be that challenging to ship. No. But I will say again, based on what Garen was saying, it is all about the seasonality. Like, we're not trying to deal with heat packs because from knowing right? Wait, knowing you forever, right? No. Like, y'all really base a lot of your business in-house services, corporate businesses, but also homes, right? Y'all have a service?
100%. We do plant maintenance for corporate, commercial, residential. We do rentals.
Okay.
That could be anything, TVs, movies, weddings, another famous white celebrity with a tequila.
Oh, wow.
Well, like the last one was Tito's bought Lalo tequila.
Okay.
So we did a small rental for Tito's and Lalo, but Centenario tequila is one of our main brands. Michelob Ultra, Stella Artois, Live Nation, Louis Vuitton, Bank of America, Sewell, Ewing.
The
Raising
list
Cane's.
goes on, y'all.
It doesn't stop.
So this is, I love the fact that I can have like conversations with you and you're very just straight to the point. So we know, the Dallas community knows I do a lot of big box store plant shopping video content, but can you tell the haters out there where my heart truly is in terms of just local stuff? Like, seriously. Like,
I mean, obviously.
Like, I'm here. I buy stuff here.
Allow so few people to film in this greenhouse. It's ridiculous. And we get offers all the time for random people that don't match brand.
Like photo shoots and stuff?
It could be any number of blonde girl.
Why blonde?
I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Ask them.
The opinions and commentary is not reflective to the content creator.
You know who you are.
You're so funny.
You know who you are.
You're so funny.
I know.
No, but really though, like, and I think that's the reason why I love to, I think it's like a big serotonin boost for me. Remember when I got canceled out of PlantCon? New York, because my flight American Airlines just decided not to. I went straight here, and it was just like a mental woosah, and obviously I bought an Aglaonema.
I tell people, you don't have to buy anything.
I know, but I feel like if I'm going to make a trip here, I got to buy something, so I'm going to buy a bunch of Aglaonema.
We'll take your money.
They will take your money.
We will take your money.
But here's the thing about taking your money, and I think this is the reason why, like, I wanted to end this video kind of recapping. A lot of stores, right, they want to just sell you a plant. Like, for instance, let's go ahead and use this. If I think this is cute, right, this is a ficus triangularis.
Yeah, variegata.
Are you willing to just ship this plant or sell this plant to somebody knowing, number one, there's no lighting conditions, they've never grown a ficus,
Not happening.
Humidity. So you wouldn't, would you like kind of steer a person away from just buying this? How would you do it?
It depends on the person.
Okay, so if I'm the person, I'm like,
oh
hey,
God,
I want to repot.
I'm going to be blunt with you. With you.
Okay, so you can be blunt with me.
Other people that introvert or something like that, I might be a little nicer.
Okay.
But I will level off with you. I'm a Gemini, so I'm going to mirror how annoying you're being.
Well, I'm not being annoying. I just want
You
this
picked up a Ficus triangularis. I know you're annoying.
So what we're trying to get at here is, again, you know, Plant Keeper is really in the best interest for you as far as being able to successfully grow plants. So for instance, while this is a beautiful plant, I love the fact that this local business is not going to just shove a plant to sell a plant.
No.
And
I don't care how cute you think it is and how much you love her.
Yes.
You don't know her. You know, y'all just met. Okay.
Okay. So a couple more things I wanted to ask, because I know that the traffic is going to be crazy for me, but I figured I might as well capitalize on this place right here. Next year, so we have about 2.5 weeks until the new year. Can you tell me what kind of things to look forward to for Plant Keeper Inc.? Where do you think plant businesses, plant trends are gonna be at, and just anything else you want us to know as we wrap up this video today?
So, unfortunately, I actually won't be able to tell you much right now. I will be going in later January to the Tropical Plant Expo, TPIE in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
We'll be able to have a better idea on new items that will be available. 100% though, like I know, and Richie beats you guys to death with this, ags there's going to be more. I promise you. Currently in the greenhouse I have 8-10 varietals. That's gonna skyrocket. I think we're gonna see a massive change from these types of philodendrons that we've seen over the last year.
Those
White Knight,
ones.
White Wizard, whichever white they threw on a name that week. I mean, we're going to see a drop away from stuff like that, and maybe collectors are finally catching up to the idea that they don't want to wait 5 years to see a plant grow, and I'm hoping that collectors are going to move in a position of buying larger plants.
I agree.
I think it's going to happen.
And that's the reason why I even spend a lot of time today in this video just highlighting larger plants. Like honestly, I haven't done a houseplant collection because they're like, oh, I want to see Richie's plants. Y'all, if you see my large Aglaonema, it's literally from Plant Keeper. I don't have the years to grow, but I also want something that's got a pizzazz. And again, to your point, why keep buying 3-inch plants or 3-inch planters, 5-inch planters when you can get a 10-inch?
Waste of time. Waste of time.
I wouldn't say it's a waste of time, but
you're going to be bumping that up in the first 3 years.
Exactly.
That you're bumping it up to a 6 or an 8, which is going to make it harder for an 8. Is going to make it harder. We're talking about inches and diameters of a grow pot. It's going to make it harder for you to continue to bump up. Whereas if you were to buy a 10-inch grow pot already,
I'm gonna go off stage real quick and show him.
He's gonna grab one for you. So a golden Madonna like this, I mean, this is gonna take you 10 years.
Is it? I'm taking this home today, y'all.
To get it big like that from a small plant, and it'll actually never look like that.
Yeah.
You're gonna need, I mean, just in this pot alone, there's 5, 6.
No, there's more than that. But
so
to Garen's point, in terms of, I'm just gonna put her here. She can be the third person. No, we can. But as far as the plants here, again, it is all about the large plants.
We cater larger.
Yeah. Cater, everything's bigger in
But
Texas.
I have everything. We have small stuff as well.
Hoyas.
I've got big Hoyas, little Hoyas. Philodendrons, I think we have 15.
Yeah.
I think I have 4 types of Aralias.
I mean, you got a bunch of Ficus liratas. We saw
I got
that today.
more Ficus than anyone.
Like literally, and you know what? That's the thing though. These plants take years to grow. So yes, Plant Keeper is available for y'all, but whenever you pick up a plant, this is not a big box store where like you can churn it. It could go to plant heaven and we're okay. Like these plants here, like this Aglaonema Golden Madonna, for instance, it took years. And so this is the reason why I feel like when it comes to local businesses, nurseries, there's a little bit more care.
Oh, 100%.
And it's not anything against, like big box stores, because again, what I've talked about,
the
it's a model,
different.
right? It's a different model. So I always say, diversify where you buy your plants. Be open to different sources like Plant Keeper Inc. Like go ahead and make yourself do a road trip. There's a bunch of people coming to Dallas for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Are y'all open around the holidays or what does that all look like? I need to know.
We're Christmas Eve, and then we'll pick back up that next Monday.
Okay.
So we'll be closed for the end of that week, but we'll be here.
Okay.
I mean, we'll be back at it. Obviously, New Year's Day. I don't know. We'll probably be here New Year's Day, honestly.
Okay.
I mean, the plants don't know it's a holiday.
They don't know. And you know, when people say, oh, you know, in the wintertime I stop fertilizing because
Yeah.
it's slower, I'm like, no, you just need
Yeah.
to give grow lights. It is a whole different topic
No,
because
I mean, how hot is it in here right now?
it's kind of
About 78 degrees.
yeah, 78 degrees. Like you know, it was a little hot.
Humidity is probably somewhere between 50 and 70% as of current.
No, but as far as like Garen, I have literally known Garen for about 5+ years.
Yeah, better part of a decade.
About almost, you know, half a decade.
Yep.
And I am just really honored, thankful. Thank you. I'm not one of those, you know, influencers that just need a reel, although I am going to make some reels just to be cute because y'all keep, for some reason, long form content is not a thing. And I feel like that's really should be a thing because we should have dialogue that is past 5 seconds.
Yeah, 100%. You can't learn anything in 15 seconds, guys.
Yes, you can on TikTok.
Yeah, not gonna happen. I have roughly 80,000 hours of experience.
We need to not get that. But you know, if you guys like Garen, definitely leave in the comment section because I want to go harass Garen to actually have a full blown just conversation. I know a lot of people have been asking about Cultivation Corner. We're kind of in a hiatus right now. Season 3 will eventually happen, but I want more conversations with Garen, so if I'm just gonna go ahead and have them all to myself, I would totally do that. Are you open to it? I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Of course.
Okay, now we're gonna see.
I love to talk.
We are, and so if you have any questions about the plants today, anything we want to talk about in a future Garen video, Bishop's Art Garden, leave in the comment section below. As always, my name is Richie at Growfolds. Press the subscribe button, leave some comments, share this video, and go see Garen, okay? See Garen today. See you guys. Bye. All right, plant foldies, you can see I got me like half a dozen Aglaonema. This is my haul from Plant Keeper Inc. Please make sure you are supporting this local nursery, and I'm going to give you a separate plant haul from Plant Keeper soon. And they did give me a sample of their mealybug spray, so we're going to check it out. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. Press the subscribe button, the like button, support Plant Keeper Inc. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.
That's a wrap. Please consider joining my YouTube membership tier to support the channel. As you can see right here, it has been an amazing Plant Keeper visit. As always, my name is Richie at Growfolds. Please subscribe with all the notification on this channel, as well as clicking on the videos that are popping